Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's talk about AITX stock. We did get Q3 update here on sales. AITX's red sees Q3 sales momentum build as multiple orders come from different industries. New orders span healthcare, retail, construction, banking, property management sectors. So let's see. Company recorded more than 50 devices and software licenses sold, highlighting expanding adoption of RAD's ecosystem of AI-driven security solutions and the growing demand for recurring revenue opportunities. So let me just look at KSCP. Is KSCP... Because KSCP is not going to get a government contract until we open back up. Yeah, KSCP is just kind of... Yeah, that's not a buy. That's not a buy yet. Not a buy. KSCP is the better one. KSCP used to be a penny stock. Now it's on a higher exchange. AITX maybe one day will go on a higher exchange, but it's sitting at triple zeros right now, 0009. So I wouldn't buy that, but you know how people are. They're going to see a 000 penny stock and go, ooh, I want to buy that because if it goes to $1, woo, I'm rich. $10 million, woo. Okay, so they've been getting sales. New and unannounced orders this quarter span a wide range of industries, including two Sarah, two Rosa in Michigan, Rio. These guys, do they have more devices now? These new device deployments add to several previously announced wins this quarter, including multiple Romeo units in a major healthcare network. I like this company. Look, don't get me wrong. I like this company. I like what they're doing. Basically the same thing as KSCP. But the big issue is that they're sitting in triple zeros. They need to get to the higher exchange. If they don't go to a higher exchange, this is just going to die at quadruple zeros. Like this, they need to get that going. They like reverse split and just go to $5 already. Like just get that out of the way. I'm sure they're on their way to doing that because they don't want to be down here. At least because shareholders are just going to get destroyed down here. The moment this goes to a higher exchange, I believe it will do what KSCP did, which is it's going to have a huge pump. But when is that going to happen? 2026, 2027? I have not talked about this stock in what? We can even go to the, let me go to YouTube and just check. When is the last time I talked about this stock? It must have been a while ago. Like months ago. I'm pretty confident about that. Let me check. AITX. So the last time I made a video on this was August 26th. So what was that? September, October? So only a month ago? I thought I hadn't talked about this in a while. So yeah, I don't make videos on this one anymore because it's kind of dead in the water. It was good for trading. This and Sybil are good for trading back then. Sybil's still good for trading. Now this one. This one's dead until it gets out of that 000 penny land. Which is crazy, right? Think about it. When you pick up a penny off the ground, that little copper thing that you pick off the ground, this is worth less than that, like a tenth of that, less than a tenth of that. That's what's crazy. Let's check out their website. I hope it's not, I hope I don't get a virus. Oops, I accidentally, it was redirecting me anyways, okay. What solutions? Do they have anything new? I have not checked them out in a while. Okay, so they got the Romeo. Is that the updated version? Romeo. They got Ava, Rosa, Rio. Okay, Sarah, whatever, Radguard. Okay, so they don't really have any new devices, but they updated this one, if I recall. How is the Radcam performing? I'm assuming they have the dogs too. That's right. I forgot about the dogs. The robot dogs. I forgot about those. See, this is a really good company. I like what they're building. It's just that where it's sitting at 0009, it's like, why would I buy that? And I know some people are still holding a big bag on that one. For sure. I feel sorry for those people. Because I sold. You guys remember when I told you guys I'm taking the loss here and I'm moving on? Because that looked very bearish. Look at that robot dog. God damn, we're going to have a lot of those everywhere, aren't we? A lot of those everywhere from different companies too. So yeah, if you guys remember, look at that pattern, right? That head, shoulder, shoulder, that head and shoulders pattern on the monthly time frame. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I'm taking the loss because that's going to play out. And it did. So I was smart to take the loss. That's the problem with some people. They see patterns like this and they don't take the loss. They sit there and hope, like, man, I hope it doesn't play out. But other people see this pattern, so it ends up being a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that's why it tanked like this. So anyone who didn't take the loss with me, obviously they're just holding a big bag all the way down. So that's the difference right there between a professional and someone that's just kind of like, oh, I hope it doesn't work. I hope it doesn't break down. I think you're wrong, Shades. The stock market doesn't care if I'm right or wrong. It doesn't care if you're right or wrong. When you see patterns like this, you just got to respect them and take the loss. So I would give this I would not want to buy this long term right now. But if you want to trade it, I think buying here at 0009s and flipping it at like 0012, not a bad idea, right? Because this is the bottom right now. This is the bottom. I'm almost tempted to buy back in and see if I can flip this sucker. Because it's a 000. If I buy a triple, no, I would have to buy a 001, right? 001 and then flip it for 20%, 40%. It's not a bad idea. If you're looking to swing trade this, just buy here at 0009. Try to get filled at 0009. See if someone's suckery enough to give you the shares. And then try to flip it at 001 on the next pump. That would be the play, but I'm not going to alert this. This is done and finished for now, for me, until it goes to the higher exchanges. So there you go. That's the swing trade opportunity right there. You got to use limit orders, obviously. Don't just like market order because you're going to get destroyed. But that's the short-term play. Very risky. It's super risky. This is like probably one of the riskiest penny stocks ever. Because if it starts tanking again, it's going to go to like 000, what, 5, 0004, 3, 2, 1, then quadruple zeros. Like, so it's still very risky. I wouldn't play too much with it. Maybe $1,000 and see if you can flip it. That's about it. Maybe good for scalping it, if anything. Let me check the CEO's Twitter. I have not checked his Twitter in a long time. Let me just check his Twitter real quick. Where's his Twitter? Where's his damn Twitter? What's his Twitter? Steve? Steve, did he remove his no, he's still on Twitter. He's still on Twitter. All right, guys. I just slapped the ask on NUAI. 2,000 shares at 1.98. 2,000 shares at 1.98. 2,000 shares at 1.98. Let me alert that. Super risky. I wouldn't recommend going in, crazy. NUAI 2,000 shares at 1.98. Super risky. There we go. Don't go all in crazy. You've been warned. I'm up $10. I'm gonna flip it. I could flip it right now. I could flip it right now. Let me see. Can I flip it? Yeah, I can. If I want to flip it, I could. That's what's funny. Because every cent this moves, I'm up like $20. Every cent it moves, it's... Whoa, is this starting to explode here? It's at 2.04. I'm almost tempted to flip it here. I'm almost tempted. All right, anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Steve Reinhardt's. Let's look at the most recent tweet. Clearly, they got a lot of product. There's growing demand for their product/service, but as long as they're sitting at triple zeros, until they get out of there, until they get out of penny land, sub penny land, this is not a buy. I would wait for this to finally go up to the higher exchange, be it in 2026 or 2027. I'll see you in the next video.